Hey everyone, Lexi here from Mountain Fit. This is your stretching and breathing recovery session. I just have a nice space, I have my mat, I also have a Mountain Fit stretching band, okay? So get cozy, turn the fireplace on, and we're gonna spend the next few minutes together stretching, breathing, and doing a great recovery session. All right, we're gonna start right away to child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. I'm gonna reach my arms forward as I drop my butt back over my heels. So I'm really creating length here in the spine as my arms go forward and my butt reaches back behind me. Drop your forehead to the mat, your ground, wherever you are. Just find your breath here. From child's pose, we're gonna move into more of a back extension, okay? So we're gonna bring our chest forward, our legs together. We're gonna push up. Make sure your shoulders stay down, open up that airway, create a nice extension in the hips and the back. And back to child's pose, knees wide. Drop that butt back, kind of creating a wave here with our body. As we go from flexion to extension. Back to child's pose. We got one more of each. Last time through to extension. Now right into a tabletop position. Shoulders directly over wrists, hips over knees. Create a really nice neutral spine. You're gonna do that by pushing your hands and your knees actually into the ground, okay? Tight core, creating space among those shoulder blades so they're not crunched together. From here, drop that belly, look upwards. Breathe here. Now create the opposite movement. Push the shoulder blades towards the ceiling, bring that belly in, curve, curve, curve up to the sky. And bring your chin to your chest. Back again, cow posture, looking up, belly's dropped. Think about that tilt of your pelvis here. Like a lot of times for these poses, we concentrate more on the upper body. Think about it here for the tilt, really pushing my butt up, dropping my pelvis here. Now the opposite, pushing my pelvis, tilting it up posteriorly towards the sky. One more of each. All right, nice curvature in the spine there. All right, you're now gonna grab your Mountain Fit stretching band. We're gonna work on the opening the hip flexors here and the quad muscles. You've done our strength workouts or our live workouts. We spend a lot of focus on the lower body, so let's definitely take the time now to stretch and lengthen. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this band around the top of my left foot. Okay, I'm gonna lay on the right side of my body, and I'm gonna open up my hip by pulling behind me with this band. See, I'm creating a nice opening here in my left top hip. Just relax the head. Use the strengthened muscles of your arms to open up that left hip. Breathe into it here. Now from here, all you're gonna do is you're actually just gonna roll right onto your belly and keep pulling. This time it's gonna be a little bit more of a quad stretch. Bring that toe right to your back. And relax. Just switch sides. All right, this time right leg on top. Use the strength of my arms to open up behind me, creating this nice C curve from my knee to my shoulder. To really open up front of the hip, hip flexors, that iliopsoas. Breathe breathe here. And now flip right onto your belly. And now a little bit more quad. So I can't get as much as that C curve. So instead of opening up the hip as much here, you get a little bit more quad opening, which is great to get that lengthening. Awesome. We're gonna continue here with hip flexor opening. This is actually one of my favorite stretches. It's very dynamic motion. We're gonna add hip flexor and hamstring in together. So I'm gonna start in a low lunge position. Left foot forward, right leg back, right knee stays down here. From here, hands on the hips. All you're gonna do is drive those hips forward. Okay, again, creating that natural C curve here in the body. So the hip flexor that we're opening is gonna be the back right hip. A little bit of a minor advancement here. Arms overhead, look towards the ceiling, and increase the depth or the curvature of that C shape. I throw my hips forward. From here, another advancement. This one's gonna be a little more quad focused versus hip focused. I'm gonna place my right hand down. With my left hand, I'm gonna grab my right foot behind me. I'm gonna bring my foot to my butt. Now, if your hamstring happened to cramp up or seize or Charlie horse during that maneuver, it means we really need the next stretch, okay? Which is gonna be a big hamstring opener. And we're gonna go into that right now by dropping that back leg, extending the front leg, and really dropping the hips back. I'm bringing my chest towards my shin bone here, towards my knee. Now, the big mistake, the big miss out most people make when they stretch their hamstrings is they only focus on the medial or the middle hamstring. We actually have 3 hamstrings here. So what I want everyone to do is rotate the entire leg inwards. All right, you're gonna feel a different sensation here. Lean into that. Breathing during stretching is very important. We need oxygen and circulation in these tight muscles we're trying to lengthen. So try to focus on breathing that air right into that pain. And now we're gonna rotate the leg externally, not just the ankle, but the whole leg. And you'll even get a different, deeper sensation here. And we'll do it again 2 more times. First, kneeling position, hands on your hips. Throw those hips forward. So focusing now, again on the back right hip flexor. Hands overhead. Right hand down. Reach that right foot with your left hand. Right quad stretch. If you can, you can actually rest your left shoulder on your left knee. Drop that right foot. Fully extend as best you can that left leg as you drop your hips back, chest forward. It's absolutely okay to do a slight bend in that left knee. You should try to extend it until you feel a really nice stretch behind the leg. We're gonna rotate inwards. We're gonna rotate outwards. Ooh, I'm feeling it today, guys. All these good strength workouts. Just means we gotta take care of our bodies. Find that time to lengthen the muscles after we shorten them with our strength workouts. And one more time through. On this side. Kneeling position, hands on hips. Drive your hips forward. Arms overhead, look towards the ceiling. Deepen that C curvature. Right hand down, left hand grabs right foot. Right quad stretch. You can get playful here and on the left foot, go on that knife edge and open that left hip externally. That feels good. Also gives you a little bit more room if you're extra flexible to bring that chest even deeper, to extend that quad stretch. Ooh, feels good. All right, Right leg down, extend that left leg. Get low, chest comes forward, butt comes back. Internally rotate. Externally rotate. Now switch sides. 3 times through on the right side. Right foot forward, left foot back, hands on hips. Drive those hips forward. Now experiencing a hip opening on the left side. Left hand down. Oh, forgot. Excuse me. Let's look up towards the ceiling. Hands come up. Deepen that stretch. How could I forget this? Left hand down. Right hand reaches for left foot. Left quad stretch. Drop left leg. Extend that right leg as best you can as you drop your butt back and bring your chest forward. Breathe here. Internally rotate that right leg. Externally rotate. During this stretch, I'm kind of thinking about really planting my right or my forward heel into the ground as I kind of bring my hip and my whole leg back. It's gonna help you lengthen out. Try that with me. So really push some pressure into your right heel to the ground and now pull that leg and that hip back and you'll feel that. All right, again, right leg forward, hands on hips. Drive those hips forward. Hands overhead. Left hand down, right hand reaches, left foot, left quad stretch. Drop that back foot, extend forward leg. Ooh, very nice. Internally rotate, breathe here. Externally rotate. During breathing, especially when I'm stretching, I like to focus on doing a nasal breath. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. What it does is it actually ignites more of a parasympathetic response, which means a calming of our nervous system. And one more time. Right foot forward, kneeling position. Drive those hips forward. Arms overhead. Left hand down, right hand reaches left foot. If you want to on this side, knife edge of that right foot and really open up that right hip if you can. It's gonna bring more room for you to get lower here. Feels good. Drop that back foot, extend forward, drop those hips back, chest comes forward. Internally rotate. Externally rotate. Awesome, very nice. So great full lower body dynamic stretching and lengthening here, okay? Hip flexors, quads, a little bit of calf if you're really tight in your hamstrings as well. This one I love to do after the strength workouts that we have been doing, okay? Because a lot of times we'll just focus on quads or just hamstrings, but this one's great to open up hip, quad, hamstring all together. So definitely keep this one in your toolkit as you head into the winter season. All right, we're gonna build a little bit of heat here, but still gonna be really focused on lengthening and stretching. All right, what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna get into a warrior 2 position, left foot forward. If this is new to you, what I'm gonna have you do is left foot faces forward, good deep bend in my left knee. My right foot actually faces exactly perpendicular, 90 degrees to my front foot. So if I were to draw a line from my left heel to my right foot, it would dissect it right in the middle. Back leg is really pushing into the mat and is really straight and extended, okay? My gaze is forward and my arms extend equally in opposite directions here. So first, let's just find warrior two real quick. Get comfortable here. All right, I love this stretch. It's great for opening up the hips and the lower body. What I'm gonna have you do now, go from warrior two. Now we're gonna go to a really deep side lunge on our back leg. It looks like this. Okay, so I straighten out, left foot, all the way to my right side, and I keep my right heel down, and then back to warrior two. Okay, we have 4 more of these together. All right, warrior two position. Inhale here. Exhale, low side lunge, right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. All right, we're gonna switch legs here. I'm gonna do it facing this way so you get a good view of me in the side lunge here. So this time, right leg forward. Nice deep bend. Left leg extended. Left foot exactly perpendicular to my front foot. One foot this way, one foot this way. Arms in equal opposing positions here. Find that nice deep bend in your forward knee. Find that breath. On your next exhale, we're gonna drop into that low side lunge on our back leg, okay? Only go as low as you can to keep that left heel on the ground. Back to warrior two. We got 4 more together. Inhale here. Exhale, low side lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Top of your space. Let's just forward fold. How do those legs feel? Hopefully a little bit straighter, a little bit longer, a little lengthened maybe. Just play here for a second. Really drop that head, relax. Find that breath. And we're gonna end with a breathing exercise. I'm actually a certified performance breathing coach, so I study breathing for athletes. And what we're gonna do is a really calming breathing exercise. It's an even tempo exercise. What that means is our inhales and our exhales are gonna be the same pace. What I'd like you to try was all nasal breathing. Like I said beforehand, this is really calming and helps ignite the parasympathetic nervous system. When we inhale through our nose, we actually ignite more nitric oxide, which is really calming for the body. So our cells are gonna be really relaxed here. That's the goal here of our recovery session today. So first, find a comfortable position. I personally like seated. You can also lay flat on your back with your feet planted firmly. Or a lot of people really enjoy being on their back with their legs elevated, like so. And this helps them really relax the belly to get a deeper belly breath. So for each of these, while we inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose, the goal is that the inhales will fire up the belly, and then the exhales will release that belly, okay? So first, let's just find our breath here. You're welcome to put one hand on your belly, one on your diaphragm if you prefer. Just on the inhales, find the belly rises. Exhales, belly falls. Good. All right, now that you found your breath, here's our breathing exercise. I'm gonna go through it a few times. What it looks like is we're gonna do 4 counts inhale, 4 counts hold, 4 counts exhale, 4 counts hold. All right, and now this nasal breathing, that the inhales, holds, and exhales in this even tempo, is going to calm us down and help us recover as we do our stretching and breathing session together. All right, so when you guys are ready, just find your breath again. I'll lead you in a second. All right, here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. One more time through. Inhale, hold, exhale, and let it all out. Awesome. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Amazing job stretching, lengthening, breathing, and recovering your body.